Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We're in downtown Paphos, and we've come for lunch at the La Place La Royale Lounge Bar Bistro, more commonly known as La Royale or just the Royale restaurant. It's just before you get to the downtown Paphos, and over there is the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Marika receiving our booth. Let's go and get a very, very big hello of her, and then we invite you to join us for a very, very light lunch at the La Royale. Could be the greatest restaurant in downtown Paphos, but there's no doubt about it. If you want a snack, a full meal, this is the place for you. The service has always been exceptional, and the food has always been absolutely wonderful. And Christina Booth is getting compliments on her clothes.
Thank you. Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again in this luxury time of the day when we came to our one of the favorite places just to have fun, to talk with you and to realize that the life is only one and it's too short.
It is indeed, and we're going to start it off with a pint of ice cold Keo for Christina Booth and a nice fresh orange juice for Mr. Paul. So if you're looking for a great place to chill out, I promise you that La Royale is one of those places. Don't forget to come back and see us in a little minute or two.
Well, on such a talking videos, the beautiful conversations with us and our family members, we always want to describe our feelings and tell the people how much we love in this accostaments or two of yours. We also understood that wherever we are, whenever we go, whichever time of the day is, we always be recognizable, to which we really feel very thankful and satisfied. You know, the job that you do always been valued so high. For us, none of the millions, nothing is that important, but the attention of the people who are watching us, and these people repeating again and again a few words that Mr. Paul or myself were repeating over the time again.
Yeah, we do thank each and every one of you that watches us. We really do. We appreciate it. We understand that you can't watch every single video. Don't worry, there's never going to be a test. If ever you see us, please come over and say hello. Sometimes it might take you a while to realise that I'm the idiot in a blue hat walking around with a funny thing. But one thing's always for sure, I've always got this with me, the most beautiful woman in the world.
What a shame that we couldn't issue the video that Mr. Paul and me done today. It was a car, antique, beautifully done cars, many years old, and we really think that it used to be, and we made a great video. Especially we didn't want, we didn't try too much. This is what I'm saying. The content on its own was amazing, because all these cars, the people around, and all that was produced was amazing. Unfortunately, we couldn't provide it to you because of some rules of the YouTube. It's acceptable. We understand all.
Yeah, we do indeed. Hopefully you enjoyed my afternoon video yesterday of me wandering around the classic cars. We got copy strike after copy strike, or whatever you want to call them, but YouTube allowed it to go through as long as we didn't try to monetize it, so that wasn't a problem. When we went back, myself and Christina Booth, well, the music, to be honest, most people couldn't hear themselves think, and it was song after song after song, and YouTube, in their great wisdom, have decided that that video is to be blocked all over the world. So the only person that can watch it is myself and of course Miss Archie and Christina Booth. We think it was a great video, but unfortunately we can't share it with you. But as time goes on, hopefully we'll find ways to get around the monetization problems.
If I didn't know what Mr. Paul was talking about, I would think that he's saying coffee strike. So it means if you drink a lot of coffees, Mr. Paul, then you get really fine. So be very careful how many coffees. Of course it was coffee strike, yeah, not coffee strike as I could have here. I would like also to mention that Paphos is getting more and more beautiful, develop itself, and the speed of the roadworks and everything, it's getting more and more quick. because they're realizing that people are here minute on the minute. Of course, it's just saying like that and not minute on minute. Day by day, we're waiting for the new people to come, and some people have never been here before. We understand that we're waiting for our dearest day man, for our dearest people that we already met. We know that they will be coming, and it's not something different that much as much that they've seen Paphos before. They will just realize a few amazing, nice changing to the best, not to the worst. But some people who have never been here before, they would be mentioning this town as the best town in all touristic areas or the Mediterranean seafront they have ever seen, hopefully.
Hopefully that's true. There's no doubt about it. If you're looking for a great place, perhaps you've just stumbled upon the crazy channel known as Marika and me. I'm the idiot in a blue hat with a pair of dark sunglasses that wanders around with the blonde beauty known as Miss Ochin Grasivia Labu. If you're curious to know what that means, by the way, that's Russian for very beautiful love, and that's one thing that she definitely is. Anyway, back to Paphos. Paphos is a spectacality of a place indeed. Many people have come here for the first time and have decided to keep on coming back time and time again. Some of those people, well, let me mention one or two. If your name's Lady Andrea, and of course that peacock, Sir Mart, they came to Paphos because of Marika and me, fell in love with the place, and now they come back twice a year.
We're talking about many peoples, many people that we met during our YouTube channeling, should I say, and we realized that we have quite a few beautiful, nice and very devoted friends. Like the other night we were invited in Arnaldo's and Sylvia's house, where we met his beautiful mother, Arnaldo's, Maria Teresa, and wonderful daughter as well, Valentina. So the house of the dream. The house of the dream really was achieved, to which I'm very, very grateful. The beautiful parts of the house and the view, most of all, that I've seen. I must say, I've been to many, many places and many houses and villas. Until now, I have to say, I've never seen anything more beautiful and amazing. It's also the aura of the house that breathes in with a kindness and beauty of its own. And I would like to say that I'm very, very thankful that they invited us that very day to their home. A good appreciation of my valuing of the house. Really, I think I could see this house in my dreams later on. Mr. Paul agrees with me, and also I would like to say that we spent more than a couple of hours there talking and enjoying the coffee, tea, and a beautiful pie of the apple pie. And I wouldn't want to go home. The aura, the pleasant aura, is also presenting, existing in that very beautiful place.
Yeah, it was indeed. There's no doubt about it. We're talking about two of our superstars. That's Sir Ronaldo, and of course his French beauty. That's Lady Sylvie. He brought his mum. Yeah, Maria Teresa. She's a legend, all the way from downtown in Modena. A Ferrari, a Lamborghini. Hasn't got anything on earth. She makes the greatest cakes and the greatest pasta in the world. Of course, Valentina, you are the greatest daughter in the world, and we're looking forward to seeing you over and over again. And hopefully your mum and dad will invite us up to that spectacality of a villa over and over. And we understand why they fell in love with that villa. The man who built it, the man and his wife put their love into it, and we're pretty sure that your mum and dad are now going to put their love into it, and it's going to be a spectacality of a home for you to keep on coming back to time and time again.
I would like to say that I was really pleased to meet such a lovely girl like Valentina. According to the age, she's very young, but she's very wise and very clever girl, to which I'm very, very hugely congratulate the parents and of course the grandmother, our dearest Maria Teresa, which was an amazing woman. Really, hospitality of yours And the way, like Sylvie was showing us, how she's making this little mozzarella
Pastas, yeah. It was amazing to watch. It was, wasn't it?
This all, you know, sometimes you just could never imagine that such a lady is very tiny and gentle, can do such a great job.
Yeah, well, they don't make them like that anymore, even in Modena. We all understand it's famous for Ferraris, it's famous for Lamborghinis, it's famous for pasta, and now it's very, very famous indeed for Lady Maria Theresa. We're waiting for our grandpa's sandwich. That's what we're going to have, and that's what we're going to share. When it arrives, we're going to show it to you. We often come here for a light lunch. The meals, the portions are huge. The last time we came here with some family members, we came here with Sir Richard, his blonde beauty, and Lady Julie Nash. Of course, that meant that Viscount Lear was here as well, and of course, the one and only Sir Sean Broad was here, and he brought his blonde beauty, Lady Justine. And I tell you what, the food was to die for. Sean said that his T-bone steak was absolutely mouth-watering, and we had a great, great meal. Do you remember that day, Christina?
Yes, of course I do remember. We had a wonderful time together, and Mr. Leo was eating his ice cream and enjoying the pancakes. We understand that youngsters like the sweets. At this moment of time, talking about food, we're going to have just a little half-shared, if it's possible to say, sandwich, a grandpa's sandwich. It means my grandpa being here, he made a sandwich for us and he's went back.
He did indeed, and it comes stuffed with all sorts like bacon and cheese and salad, tomatoes. We're going to have it with wedges, and when it arrives we're going to show it to you, and you're going to understand that if you're coming for a light lunch, perhaps it's enough for two to share. But if you have got a big appetite, I promise you that this little restaurant called La Royale, just before you get to the Paphos Promenade, is a great, great place to come. Many people know that. I know a gentleman who lives in Paphos, up in Clorica. His name is Sir David. He's got a Lady Karine in his life, and we introduced him to this place a couple of months back now, and more often than not, we see them in here having a great meal before they go and strut their stuff on the downtown Paphos Promenade.
And honestly, it's a huge, really very big plate, and the portions are really big, enjoyable, but you have to measure your stomach size. If there is more than you can eat, really think of sharing. This is my opinion.
Yep, sharing is caring, as they say, isn't it? I'm going to take you for a little stroll and show you this little restaurant, by the way. And it is a great, great place because you've got great views. They've got the sunshades down at the moment, but I'm pretty sure those of you familiar with the channel understand that this road is the Hotels Road, Passidonis Avenue. It takes you straight down to the Paphos Promenade. They've got a water fountain that's cascading down that wall over there, so you've got some beautiful echoing sounds in the background. And on top of all of that, our lunch has arrived. But this is the main area in here for those chillier evenings, or perhaps if you want to stay out of the shade, you can watch sports on most nights, and they've actually even got a hidden garden right in the middle. So it really is a special, special place. Open bar, you can watch them make that cocktail, and I promise you that the service you're going to get is absolutely spectacular. Don't forget to mention those magic words, Marika and me, and you never know, you might get a special discount or two. Here it is, it's been presented to us. There it is, the grandpa's sandwich and some wedges and a rather nice salad. I'm going to finger mine a little bit and show you a little bit about it. You've got some chicken, bacon, halloumi cheese and some salad, and some rather nice little...
I was giving him the knife in order to open, maybe, but he always washed his hands, by the way, and his everything. Also, he's washed.
Even my bottom. But these are very nice wedges indeed, that's for sure.
Even the bottom, and the wedges potatoes is just to die for. What else would you want? A lovely service, a beautiful fresh food, and then an amazing view around you.
Yeah, doesn't get much better than that. Pop into the La Royale. You can buy that for around about €9. That's an absolute bargain, there's no doubt about that. And you can feast your eyes and digest on the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness as we take you on our travels in and around downtown Paphos. Sometimes we get a bit brave and we'll venture up to other places. somewhere you'd like to go, drop it in the comments, and of course that video will be coming very, very soon indeed. Look at that, Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon. Does it remind you of when you were in here with Lord Nigel, the big guns, of course Lady so sweet, Miss Otching, Receiver Booth, and of course Mr. Paul.
I would like to thank you as well for being with us, for staying us, supporting us, and everything what you do to us is amazing. Thank you, our dearest members of family, for standing by us like a steel soldiers. I would like to ask you not to forget, come and see another of our video, Madness. You see, when I see the food or anything else that I like really, my speech is going to, so my English is going close to Germany, French, Greeklish, and something like that. We wish you were here. Don't forget that we're loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our tube.
Thanks for watching, and we'd like to say thank you very, very much to Marika's grandfather for making us that sandwich.
He would be laughing if he was here.
So would mine. Look at that. Feast your eyes and digest.